Alright, YouTube. Today I want to talk a bit about racism. How do you, as a black person, deal with racism? Uh, I know in this country there's a lot of racist people, mainly because they've been programmed to be so. I mean, it's evident from doing some of the research that black people actually agreed to it. With the Atlanta Compromise, Booker T. Washington. So it's clear that black people kind of went along with it, and that whites, or the whites was brought here as slaves too, they tend to be influenced by other whites who was probably not necessarily brought here with slaves, but as part of the same general area. I guess association would be the right word. So how do you deal with the racism in this country? I know it has a ill effect on black people, especially the young kids. You know, they don't even want to deal with it. I mean, they don't even want to talk about it. I know my mother and father and people like that, my dad used to talk about it a little bit. But women's, they kind of like want to get along. You know, they don't want to necessarily confront a situation head on. They was try to like avoid it. You know, no, don't talk about it. You know, and so, but however, it exists, and I think it has a real hard effect on young black men. So how do you deal with it? I mean, as a black person, generally I would recommend that you just try to stay away from the situation altogether, you know. But in case you have to, just keep your distance from the person, and just, I guess. But if you have to confront a situation like that, I mean, generally, white people, they don't necessarily see racism per se, so they don't necessarily have to know how to deal with it either. So you confronting them with something new. Say, hey, you racist, man, that's racist. And they say, what are you talking about, guy? You know, they don't know anything about it. I mean, it's new to them. Probably, I guess the best way to deal with a racist situation would be to confront them. You know, but a lot of people, they don't want to confront them because it could go, it could go haywire, you know. But I think if you confront the situation head on and tell them that, say, hey, this is racist, and that would probably be the best way, instead of just avoiding the situation and letting it eventually get the best of you. I think racism in this country has an ill effect on just about everyone in the country. Whether you be American Indian, Filipino, or Mexican American, or whoever, it has an ill effect on everyone. But the situation exists because the people in power, they want it to exist. I mean, you got people that's making tons of money off of people hating each other, keeping people divided in this country. I mean, you have to, well, I don't want to say you, but the situation exists so that the people in power can make money. Whites that own businesses, they're making money off of this. Even blacks, the black elites are making money off of this. As long as racism exists in this country, the people in power are going to continue to make money off of it. But once that stops, racism stops, then the people in power are not going to make any money.